Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. It is that time of the year where just about every single skincare brand on planet Earth has a sale going on. What used to just be limited to one day, Black Friday, now seems to take up the entirety of the month of November. And this can be a really great opportunity for us, the consumer, to stock up on some of our favourites while saving some of our hard-earned coin. There is a baffling array of different sales out there, so I thought I'd summarise some of my favourites in today's video and some of the products that I'm going to be picking up while I have the chance. Sit back, relax, let's talk some good old-fashioned skincare sales. Now, before we get into this video, I would love to get this message out there loud and clear because I want to include every bit of information you need in this video, from when the sales are on to, how to access them, and all of that good stuff. I would hate anyone to miss out on the opportunity to shop while some of their favourites are on offer, because the cost of everything is going up, up and up at the moment, so if we can save some of our coin, why not? The best way of helping me to get that message out there loud and clear is to share this video, is to reach down and give it a like, and also to leave a comment with any of your thoughts, feelings and opinions. All this will help with the YouTube algorithm, which will push out the video to a wider audience, and for that I'm always so grateful. I've got quite a lot to get through in today's video, so let's just cut that waffle and delve straight on in. Now, I want to kick things off with the brand Stratia. Now, I'm leading with this brand because they don't often have a sale on. So, while they do have an offer, it's always worth stocking up because you'll probably have to wait another 12 months before they'll have any discounts again. They're offering 20% off their entire skincare range, and I've left a link to where you can access that in the description box below. Throughout this video, any of the links mentioned below are affiliate links, which means at no additional cost to you, the channel will get a small percentage of commission. For the month of November, we are saving all of that commission together and we're going to donate it en masse to charities which support the relief effort in Ukraine. If you want more information about that, head over to our Facebook group, which is also linked below. There is zero obligation to use those links, but if you did want to shop some of your favourite skincare and donate to charity at the same time at no cost to you, it's all there for your convenience. This charity drive we do every single year, and I always just want to say thank you to each and every one of you that supports it and makes it possible. Now, when it comes to Stratia, they don't have a huge skincare collection. Again, I think that's to their credit. What they do exceptionally well. And the two products that I'm going to be picking up in the sale period are these two. This is the Stratia Night Shift Retinol. Now, this is a relatively low strength retinoid packed full of other great barrier supporting ingredients such as ceramides. I can tolerate a relatively high retinoid on my face, but the neck is a totally different story. So if you've got very sensitive skin that can't tolerate retinoids, or you've got a sensitive area like the neck or some areas of the face that you want to go with a lower strength option, this is kind of where it's at. It's got a great airtight pump, which I love, and one of these will probably last me about 3 or 4 months, because like I say, I'm only using it on very specific areas. The neck needs that anti-aging love too, and I found this is the one product that can tolerate it in that area, so I'm not missing out on some of that wrinkle fighting benefit. I'm also going to pop one of these on, which is the Stratia C plus C Serum. This is a fairly unique vitamin C on the market because it combines active ascorbic acid and vitamin C derivatives together, kind of double down on the benefits you're going to get, whilst also halving the amount of potential irritation. Vitamin C derivatives, super gentle on the skin, whereas ascorbic acid, pure vitamin C, much quicker to act. So it's kind of harnessing the best of both worlds, which is why this is a pretty special formulation. I do tend to mix it up with my vitamin Cs. This is one area of my skincare routine where I'm not, wedded to one specific brand or product. And this I've always had really great results with. So I'm going to put a couple on order during the sale period so that I can use them, reap the benefits, and like I say, minimize the risk of any sensitivity at the same time. A really great option for those cooler winter months where, the risk of irritation and dryness in the skin does seem to increase. This is something great that you could switch to kind of offset all of that, but maintain that healthy glow. Now, the next brand that I want to mention is Face Theory. Now, Face Theory do have sales throughout the year, so I'll say with all of these brands, shop what you actually need. I always support people being conscientious consumers, where we shop what we need, what we're actually going to use. I love a good sale because it's an opportunity to save some of our hard-earned coin, but if you overbuy and end up wasting product, that's not a saving at all. So always shop in mind with what exactly you're going to use, get through, and make sure the products you reach for are going to match your individual skin type and what you're looking to get out of the product. For me, Face Theory is a good brand because they have different sales on throughout the year, so you don't feel like you have to impulse buy. Now, there's plenty of opportunity to stock up. However, I will put a couple of products on during the November sale, and this is the Saliatica Toner. I love this so much more than the Paula's Choice BHA liquid exfoliant. If you're using that Holy Grail product from Paula's Choice, switch to this. It's a third of the cost, and I think it actually has a better ingredient profile. You've got some Centella Asiatica in here to calm and soothe. You've got a really nice concentration, 2% of salicylic acid, which is going to go into the skin, flush out your pores, dirt, debris, and minimize breakouts. I've got some really good results with this. You get twice the amount of product as with Paula's Choice for a fraction of the cost. So it's definitely a dupe that's worth it. In terms of the size, you can see you get a whole lot of product. I just love the packaging of this. It's really robust. I think it looks really nice on the vanity. And for me, this is a product that meant I never went back to Paula's Choice, and I always stock up while I can make a little saving. I'm also going to be using this, which is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Face Theory Lumisalia A15 serum. This is one of my favourite. Actually, I think this was my first azelaic acid I ever used, and I've been hooked ever since. It's a 15% concentration, which is pretty up there. The azelaic acid can be found at upwards of 20%, but this is still relatively high. It's great because that high concentration is going to minimize any breakouts by reducing the acne causing bacteria on the skin, and it's also over time going to fade hyperpigmentation and acne scarring. So if you're someone with very persistent breakouts, you want to try an azelaic acid, definitely get your hands on this one. They do a 10% concentration as well, which I think works better on sensitive skin types, but if you've got persistent acne and you want azelaic acid to tackle that, I think that 15% is a sweet spot that's going to give you some great results. Of course, you guys know, I haven't got it on me now because I literally used the very last drop of it a couple of days ago, but the OcuWake eye cream will be the third product I'm putting on during that Face Theory sale. This I love. It's great if you've got melia, those little white bumps that appear under the eye. They can damage our self-confidence, they can age us. Well, this has got a very gentle lactic acid in here. It's also not going to exacerbate the melia. That lactic acid over time will exfoliate them out, just to smooth out that under eye area. It's got some ferments for some great anti-aging benefit. It's just a really nice all-round treat for the eye, and definitely I think this is the one eye cream that made me believe that, you know what, eye creams can be way more than just overpriced moisturizers, and this is kind of living proof of it. The saving that you'll get with Face Theory is 25% off the entire collection for the month of November. Again, I've left a link to where you can access that down in the description box below, but you've got plenty of time in November to make your mind up on what you do actually want to buy. But Face Theory, definitely a great brand worth stocking up on. Now let's move on to the Selfless by Hyram skincare line. So this is currently 50% off, again, for the month of November, which is, I think, the biggest saving that you're going to see in today's video. Now, I'll be honest, not a lot of the products from the Selfless by Hyram line actually impressed me. I'm waving about this one, which is the Peptide Q10, which actually I think is the worst of the whole line, so I don't know why I'm waving this about. The one product I do think is worth incorporating in your skincare routine, and I got really good results with, was their Centella and Green Tea Cleanser. This is really bougie, it feels great on the skin. It's kind of got a really nice bounce to it that I definitely appreciate in my morning skincare routine. It kind of feels more luxurious than the price point would suggest. It's now like £8 here in the UK with that 50% saving, and I think that is a really good price point for a gentle cleanser that kind of does everything you need it to and leaves behind some meaningful hydration too. There's some antioxidants in it, which is nice to have, and I think this is the one product during the sale period that I will be putting a couple of on order because I genuinely do enjoy how it works on my skin. As for the rest of the products, if you're tempted to try this line, you've been thinking about it some time, now is obviously the time to do it. I think their moisturize is great, though you don't get a whole lot of product for the price, even with that 50% discount. I also enjoyed their salicylic acid treatment, which is great if you've got very breakout prone skin. This will definitely help. Super gentle, so if you find that you can't tolerate other salicylic acid treatments, maybe give this one a go during the sale period, because I definitely find it's one of the most gentle on the market, and leaves behind a little hydration too. Now let's come on to the most colourful offerings in today's video, Allies of Skin and PSA Skincare. So these are owned by the same brand, and they're going to be buy one get one free on the entire line. Also, I've left a discount code in the description box below where you can save an additional 11% even with that buy one get one free, which works out to be like a 60%. My math isn't the best, but it works out to be like a 60% saving or equivalent. And you know what is not to love about that? Now, Allies of Skin are the more pricier of the two brands, and they do have a lot to offer that I enjoy, but I'm going to be focusing most of my spend on PSA Skin because I think they deliver very similar outcomes for like a third of the price. If you're tempted with Allies of Skin, these are the two that I would recommend. This is the 20% vitamin C, which hands down the quickest acting vitamin C I have ever found. And I captured the reasons why I love it in a recent vitamin C video, which I'm going to leave a link to up there. This is their Molecular Barrier Recovery Cream Balm, which again, great if you've got impaired barrier function, and I would say one of the most effective moisturizers to pair with retinoids when you first introduce that ingredient. You can go through the purging, the redness, the peeling, the irritation. This will deeply nourish, calm, soothe, and actually build up the barrier function of the skin. I mean, it's like that perfect retinoid pairing. These are my favorite two products from the Allies of Skin collection, and they both, I do think, are worth that higher price point, particularly during this buy one get one free offer. However, PSA Skin is where it's at. So these are the three that I will be ordering, and honestly will be ordering multiples of, because I can see myself using these throughout 2023. This is the Reset Cleanser. Such a beautiful, luxurious feeling cleanser. It's got Manuka honey in there, which has some antibacterial properties, will also calm and soothe. It gets off everything on the skin, and I love how flexible it is. So you can use it on dry skin to kind of get a really intense cleanse, then you add some water and emulsify it, rinse it down the sink. That way it acts more like a cleansing balm than a gel cleanser. Or you can apply it onto damp skin, and that's where it's like a pure gel cleanser experience, but super bouncy and luxurious feeling. I find if I'm wearing multiple layers of water resistant SPF and makeup, I'll do it as like on dry skin, as more like a balm cleanse. However, if I just want a quick rinse of the skin, this lends itself really well to that effective gel Formula 2 on damp skin. Just a great product. This is the Silver Lining Moisturizer. Now, if like me, you are acne prone, even into your mid-30s and beyond, this could be your hero product. I've always been so self-conscious about my adult acne. I always thought, why me? Why does everyone else have this gorgeous, clear skin from like 20 onwards? And why am I entering like my 37th year here on planet Earth and I'm still full on pimple every single day? Well, you know what? Sometimes that's just how we're made. I embrace that, but this has made such a big difference. It's got some exfoliators in here to like gently eradicate some of that hyperpigmentation, but it's also got silver in here, which is fantastic as an antimicrobial, reducing the amount of acne causing bacteria on the skin. And this is just an all-round like perfect moisturizer for acne prone skin, particularly if you find you need a little extra hydration alongside your acne treatment. Finally, this is the Liquid Panacea, packed full of kombucha, Centella asiatica. It's a really nice calming and soothing serum. There are some cheaper ones on the market that'll deliver very similar, but I think if you're shopping PSA Skin and you want something that feels absolutely gorgeous, the packaging is divine, and I think that kombucha does add some additional benefits beyond what you'll just get from a standard Centella asiatica serum. This is a really nice offer. So like I say, you get buy one get one free on Allies of Skin or PSA Skin, and with code below you get an additional 11% off on top of all of that. That runs for the entirety of the month of November, I believe, but all the details are in the description box. You of course have The Ordinary and NIOD sales, which are going for the month of November too, with 23% off. I think they're actually worthy of standard separate videos in their own right, so I'll leave a link to them up there if you do want to check them out. I've already stocked up on my Ordinary Essentials and got some really good savings on that, which I love. So I'm not mentioning them in this video specifically. I wanted to focus on some other brands, but if you like The Ordinary, you'll love your NIOD skincare, definitely shop where you can get 23% off. Now finally, of course, I have my own skincare brand, which is the Mad About Skin collection, and I thought long and hard about what I wanted to do for like Black Friday, the sale month of November. I believe passionately in keeping your prices low year round. You know, we shouldn't have to wait to shop for a sale period. We should be giving really top quality formulations at affordable prices year round. And that's something I really pride myself on. So the margins that I make on the Mad About Skin line are nothing compared to some of the other brands that absolutely can do like a 50% sale and probably still make a hefty profit. However, I didn't want you guys to miss out, so I thought we'd do something special. Instead of just having like a set percentage off products, which I think has been done by all the other brands, what I wanted to do was give you the opportunity to get a little something free. So for the rest of the month of November, if you buy these two together, which is the Maximum Impact Moisturizer and the Lip Conditioner, you'll get the Lip Conditioner entirely free. You don't need a code or any of that faff. It's automatically calculated at the checkout, which is just keeping it super simple for you guys. The reason I wanted to do this is I think these two work beautifully well together. So the Mad About Skin Moisturizer is super nourishing and hydrating in its own right. But if you want a little extra love for the lip, that's where the Lip Conditioner really comes in. I've taken out some of the common irritants you find in lip balms. So this isn't going to strip and dry the skin. It's going to deeply hydrate, nourish, and people have been saying they're getting really good results with it, which just makes me so happy. The good thing about this is it's more than just a lip conditioner. You can actually use this to slug. So if you want to put an occlusive layer on top of your moisturizer, you can absolutely do this, particularly around the delicate eye area where maybe you need a little extra bounce and hydration, use the moisturizer, put a little of the lip conditioner over the top, and it'll just intensify that hydration experience. I think these two work beautifully well together, which is why I thought during the rest of the month of November, why not offer them as a set where you buy the Maximum Impact Moisturizer and the Mad About Skin lip conditioner, and you only actually pay for the Mad About Skin moisturizer. If you want to take advantage of that, again, the links are in the description box below. Just remember to put both of these in your basket, then when you check out, you'll only actually be paying for the moisturizer itself. So who doesn't love a little cheeky free lip balm as a way of experiencing that product, and of course realizing just how wonderful it is when used in combination with that moisturizer. So there we have it, guys, a rundown of some of the skincare sales on at the moment and the brands that I'll be purchasing from. There are so many other ones out there. I know Jordan Samuel is having a sale at the moment. The Geek and Gorgeous sale, I believe, is just around the corner. I haven't confirmed it yet, but they stick to just Black Friday itself or the weekend around it. So definitely look out for that, and I'll keep you guys updated on any others that I found. Just remember, shop with a purpose. Work out, what do I actually need? What am I going to use and what's going to benefit my skin? Because it's not a saving if you then go on to waste some of the products that you buy. So I always recommend everyone be a conscientious consumer. Shop what you actually need while you can get that saving, but make sure that you're doing so in a way to, minimize waste and maximize the saving that you're actually going to make. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.